following is a presentation of the National Sim Racing League of America. Enjoy the race. Hello everybody, this is Napa Fan here, and this is race number 13 in season number 4 of the NRLOA Turkey Hill Series. We are here at the Michigan International Speedway for the Sprite 250. 40 drivers take to the Brooklyn, Michigan racetrack for 25 laps of action around this 2-mile racetrack, and it's going to be a fun 50-mile race here today. And this race gave us one of the closest finishes in Napa Fan history. I believe it was either season 1 or season 2, so we're in store for a good show today here in Michigan. They're going to be all over the place, they're going to be passing like crazy, and we got a very special guest in the booth here today who has seen a lot of races like this, and he won the first ever race we did. Jesse Turner in the booth, great to have you alongside for this one. Here in Michigan, passing is very frequent, and a lot of it comes down to being in the right place at the right time. So, how do you think these drivers are going to tackle this race? Do you think they're going to be aggressive early on, or do you think they're going to just kind of play it safe till the end, get in the right position to win this thing?
Oh, well, hey there, buddy. Anything can certainly be possible. Well, first off, I am feeling pretty awesome right now. I appreciate you inviting me up to join you in the booth here today. But yeah, it's this fast 2-mile speedway here in Michigan. It's a pretty overcast day. The kind of notion here is when the temp goes down, the grip goes up. So that can fortunately be a cushion that these drivers can certainly lean on. They can certainly think about that. But then again, some drivers can get a little jealous when they drive into the corners. So hopefully they don't push themselves too past the edge and cause some crashes and calamity.
Definitely, and these guys will be pushing hard, but try not to push it too hard as well. It is a big, wide racetrack. Not much to worry about for these guys, fortunately, but it's going to be interesting to see who gets it done here today. Jamie Lee still in the points lead, 319 points towards the championship for him. Nick Smith, 7 points behind, driving the number 8. Sebastian Kukulon, the first winner of the season, 17 points behind. Our last winner here in the Turkey Hill Series, Isaac Redmond, is 18 points behind. And Colton Yo, 22 points behind, coming into today's event. Let's get these guys to roll off. Mark Davidson in the 99 with the pole here today. He's alongside Alex Amann for the front row in this one. Great pole run for both of those guys in qualifying. Row number 2 sees the 21 of Angel Olvera, the Atlanta winner from earlier this season, alongside Matt Hamill in the 62. Matt Tuck in the 28 will start alongside Justin Zeidel in row number 3. We got Griffin Lynn and Colton Yo in row number 4. Ashlyn Boyd and Noah Clifton round out the top 10 starting positions here for the Sprite 250 at Michigan. Everybody's rolling off just fine. Who do you think is going to get the win today? We got Matt Tuck, a veteran, starting in the top 10, but the rookies have done a fantastic job this season. Think it's going to be one of the new guys getting the victory here today?
Oh, yes. Well, there are many fresh new drivers here in this series right here. Again, the 42, Sebastian Kukulon, he burst right out of the gate at Daytona with the win. And then the following week, the 21 right there in third of Angel Olvera. He got the win at Atlanta. He's in a nice spot on the inside of row 2. So pretty much anybody on the have a great advantage early and can certainly have some nice chances here when this race goes green.
Definitely. It's going to be fascinating to see who gets it done here at the Michigan International Speedway. Like I said, this place has seen some pretty close finishes. Dodge Throwback Series as well last year. So Very close finish at this racetrack. It's a really good racetrack. That's why we have the NRLOA 500 here. And that's why we're looking forward to this race here today in the Turkey Hill Series. Race 13 of the season. Who will win? Lucky number 13 here today. We're going to find out in 25 laps. We're Green Flag Racing in Michigan in the Sprite 250. Lap 1, led by the 99 Mark Davidson, but instantly Angel Oliveira to the inside, entering turn 1. He's going to take it away from the 99. And here comes Matt Tuck in the 28 as well. Trying to get to the inside, cannot get it to stick. He has the brake jacket there on the inside. Oliveira with the lead, side by side with Davidson down the backstretch.
Man, I saw when they were going into turns 1 and 2, they were far wide back there with the 98 and a few other drivers. Oh, I think trouble may have struck already.
It might have. You see Tyson Conway, we did have an accident back in there. And early on in the event, the caution will fly. Lap 3 of 25, Angel Oliveira the leader. And you know, the one thing, this is your first time in the booth with me, Jesse. The co-commentators tend to notice a lot more than I do, so thank you for noticing that. And it took me a while to get to that, but Adam Lewis in the 20 with heavy damage. There's Joseph Simuel, Emmett Juckham, and Joe Rutkowski, a Richmond winner with heavy damage. Alex Russell, California winner. California, a very similar place to this one. It's not going to be a win for the 00 here today. And we see all the smoke down the backstretch from the accidents, and someone must have got a little too close and caused a big one there. And there's a really interesting strategy here, I think, that's going to play out. Some guys might stay out, others might come in. Actually, it does appear that a lot of guys... Yeah, that's a split strategy. We get it here at Michigan all the time. And Angel Oliveira, our leader, will come down the pit lane. Now, these guys are still going to have to make another stop after this one. But this race can be made on one stop, and I think that's what Mark Davidson, Matt Tuck, and those guys staying out are trying to do here. But we'll follow with these guys. Not too many guys staying out here. You got Oliveira leading most of the field down. Looks like only 5 guys. No. I can't count. We've got about 10 guys staying out there on the racetrack, but that's still quite a few guys looking to make this on one stop. Oliveira down the pit lane. Alex Mann right in front of him. Mark Davidson will take the lead back in the 99. He led lap 1, and it's a gas and go for Oliveira and Ashland Boyd and most of these guys. So, not much to see down there. So, I'm going to go ahead and see what happened to bring out the caution. As Isaac Redmond in the 25, not sure if he was involved. We'll have to see when we review the crash here in the Sprite 250 at Michigan. Well, back in here, somebody was a little aggressive, and he was Christian Master. He pushed it 4 wide. These guys bumped around. They kept it together up into a certain point. You got Joe Rutkowski to the inside of Justin Zidell, Adam Lewis, and Colton Yo. They continue to bump around through turn 2. It's kind of interesting. Through the corner, they keep it together, but once they hit the straightaway, they don't keep it together, to put it quite simply. And the 98, I should say, and the 20. 98 hits that outside wall, I believe, or no, it's actually Noah Clifton and Trey Wright who get into each other. It's actually a double accident, because back in there you saw the, oh, I forget, I think that's the 52 of Emmett Juckham go around. Oh boy, just a big crash down the backstretch. So many guys involved.
Oh, the 48 with an impact there. The Eli Bright.
Eli Bright with damage.
Just
You got Joe Rutkowski, Noah Clifton, Jordan Lopez. Cookie Helms involved in this one. There you see Noah Clifton there. Joseph Simuel, Adam Lewis around. There's Jamie Lee. Our points leader was involved in this one. Isaac Redden was in the back of all this as well. There's Juckham. He went around back in there. And the 00 of Alex Russell. It's a pileup down the backstretch. A ton of guys involved. And saw these guys coming on to the racetrack as they were on the apron there, trying to come back up. Micah Knapp was one of the first guys to get involved there. You see his damage. A lot of good drivers involved in an early crash here in the Sprite 250. And Emmett Juckham was another guy involved. This was a totally separate accident. Happened right behind the initial one. He got clipped by Ryan Kendall, and those two accidents just became one, is what ended up happening. And we see this at Texas World when the trucks go to Texas World a lot, where they just squeeze down the backstretch, and it happened here in the Turkey Hill Series. Quite a few good drivers involved in that one, who started deep in the field. The leader of the race is Mark Davidson. He stayed out along with about 9 other drivers. Angel Olvera won the race off the pit lane. He'll be about 11th when we restart here in the Sprite 250 at Michigan. We are back here at the Michigan International Speedway, and Mark Davidson is the leader in the number 99. Matt Tuck running in the second position with Griffin Lynn, and the guy who caused all that, Christian Master, running in the 4th position. Ryan Madden, Alex Bonsignor, and Nathan Faden, Jake West, Jordan Lopez, and Angel Olvera, the first driver off the pit lane. These 5 guys right here, from Matt Tuck all the way to Alex Bonsignor, all have Chick-fil-A Cup Series experience, and one of those guys might get the win here today, especially if we get another crash and those guys to stay up front the entire way, so we'll have to see how it all goes down. Davidson, picking up right where he left off. He's going to lead the field to the green flag. We're back to racing in the Sprite 250. Master to the
in the 23, he got a really good jump on the 9 of Griffin Lynn. Immediately, Lynn may have struck speed there.
Yeah, spun the tires. We see that a lot of places like this. They tend to have slow restarts here. Bonsignor and Ryan Madden. Here comes Master on Matt Tuck. He's not going to get to the inside quite yet, and Tuck will clear. That's the thing about this place. It is a little difficult to pass, but we get a lot of it, especially exiting turn 4 and down into turn 1. Down the backstretch is not as easy, but this curved backstretch gives these guys a lot of slingshot opportunity, and you're going to see it here with Griffin Lynn on Christian Master, and Master trying to get to the inside of Matt Tuck, but Tuck's going to get to the inside of Mark Davidson for the lead.
Really bold move by the 28 of Matt Tuck. He just saw that slim opening. Thankfully, his spotter let him know that that opening was there, and he's trying to take advantage of it the best he can.
He's going to remain on the inside of Mark Davidson, and he's not going to quite take it yet. Davidson's going to get a run on the outside, and they're going to be close at the line. But Matt Tuck leads lap 8 here in the Sprite 250. Griffin Lynn, Jake West, Ryan Madden on the inside lane. Ryan Madden won a Chick-fil-A Cup Series race at California. And of course, California, the California we go to, is very similar to this racetrack, so Madden knows how to get it done. And even Matt Tuck's won at Auto Club, which is not quite like this one. We go at the old California and the new Auto Club. They race completely different from each other, but Matt Tuck got his first career win at Auto Club. And that's a similar racetrack to this as well. So Tuck doing a great job right now in the 28 with Griffin Lynn, Mark Davidson, Ryan Madden. Olvera gassed and goed down the pit lane under that caution, and he's moved himself in the top 10. Nathan Faden here about Matt Hamill, Alex Mann on the inside back in there.
Of course, like you mentioned, with Michigan and California Auto Club, they're pretty much all sister tracks with each other. So, Tuck and Madden, and ironically, they're teammates too. So they have really good chances here. And also the winner from California, Alex Russell, too bad for him. He got caught up in that melee on the back straightaway. He was hoping for a better day than this.
Yeah, a lot of these guys lucky that they got out of that one alive. And quite ironically, only 2 drivers are going to get knocked out because of that. Alex Russell and Noah Clifton. Everybody's still on the lead lap. So didn't really affect too many guys, but still, it's going to mess up some guys' plans here at Michigan, and they're probably not going to get the win. Matt Tuck hanging onto the lead. Here comes Mark Davidson to the inside of Griffin Lynn. Lynn tried to get to the inside of Matt Tuck, was unable to do so. And Davidson, with help from Jake West on the inside, is going to take it away for second on the 9. The 28 remains out front. Lap 11, still out front, it's Matt Tuck at Michigan. And Jake West with a problem in the 07. And a mechanical issue for the guy who was running third. It looks like that's going to be the end of the day for him. And will he get back to the pit lane is the big question. If he stops on the racing surface, that will trigger the caution. And it does appear he will have enough speed to get back around. But that's a tough break for Jake West. He had a great run going for him, and it looks like he's going to get taken out because of a mechanical issue.
Right, it definitely looked like something mechanical or maybe electrical is going on. It's really hitting gremlin underneath the hood. It's not trailing out smoke, but still too bad for the 07.
Mark Davidson trying to get around Matt Tuck, unable to do so. And the tires have worn off a little bit for these top guys, and it's hard for them to make these moves. You got Griffin Lynn trying, but they're not getting much going for him right now. I thought we'd see a little bit more passing in this race than we are right now, but hey, it's a lot more than the Texas race and the Rockstar Pro Series we had last Wednesday. That was ridiculous. Here, it's still anybody's game. Mark Davidson could easily get a run here on Matt Tuck. Griffin Lynn to the inside, trying to take second away. He might get it here on the 99.
You also got to pay attention for that 19 Toyota of Nathan Faden. He's just minding his own business in fifth. He's trying to get a draft off of the 4 leaders.
He is. He's going to draft Griffin Lynn on the inside. Lynn unable to make the move, but I do believe these guys are coming down. Yes, they are. Matt Tuck, Mark Davidson, Griffin Lynn. That was close there between Davidson and Lynn. And now the race is on for the win. All these guys are still going to have to make another stop, so it's a one-stop race for everybody at this point. Angel Olvera led lap 15. It's 11 laps to go. Here in the Sprite 250 in Michigan, Alex Mann taking the lead away from the 21, Mark Hamill. Oh boy, I think that's the first time I've done that in a little while. I've done it before, but it's not. It doesn't help too much that his first name is an M-A-T-T. I want to say Mark because obvious reasons. Matt Hamill in the 62. He's moving his way on the inside. Yeah. And I think he was one of those guys who came down under that caution, but all these guys are still going to have to make a stop, so it's a fair game for everybody at this point. Hopefully the caution will not come out and we get a bunch of guys stuck on the tail end, because we've had that happen way too much this season. No question about it. Those other guys have come off the pit lane. And there is Matt Tuck. He did not get a good pit stop. He fell back. Masters ahead of him in the 23. Davidson. Faden. You noted Faden being a guy to watch out for. I think he got out ahead of everybody who came down that time. Almost got into Micah Knapp. And Davidson, he got pushed around back in there, and the caution has not come out, but there is damage on the 99. I think he got pushed by somebody as he was trying to come on the racetrack. That's a tough break for Davidson. He had his best run of the season going for him, and it looks like he's going to get taken out because of contact coming off the pit lane. And started on the pole, too. So, yeah, it really is too bad of a downfall for him. But, yeah, you're right. It could have been the risk of people coming out of the pit lane and not seeing where the faster traffic was coming. Alex Mann is the leader. It looks like he's going to come down now with Matt Hamill behind him. Nicholas Wade will stay out and inherit the lead. Gaju's coming down. Casey Hoffman, Dale Salzman, Joseph Simwell. We still got Carter Friesen out here in the 88. Faden begins the guys who are a lap down right now because they have already made their pit stops, but I do believe that the only two who have yet to make their stops are Nicholas Wade and the 88 of Carter Friesen. So we'll have to see how that all shakes out as this race goes along. How about the 44 of Nathan Baird? A great stop for him. It looks like he's going to get out ahead of Faden here, and he might end up being the leader once this whole thing cycles through. Nicholas Wade's coming down, and Carter Friesen will be the last guy to come down and make his pit stop here at Michigan. So that'll cycle everything through. And now we are left with, I do believe, just a few laps left in this race. And the caution is not out, but I saw smoke again. I think we've had a couple of instances where guys have made contact, but they have not completely stopped or gone sideways on the racing surface. I really don't know what's going on right now. I do believe that our leader is Alex Mann in the 89. With Matt Hamill behind, Cameron Gaju with an issue. He has to come down again. He might have been speeding on the pit lane. That's a tough break for the number 7, but there is your leader. Alex Mann cycles to the point with Matt Hamill right behind with only 7 laps to go in the Sprite 250.
Well, hey, it's certainly not like Alex Mann lucked into this. He's been fast pretty much all since this series has been here. He started on the outside pole. He pretty much stayed consistently in the top 10 all race long, but again, he's got the 62 of Hamill trying to pounce if he ever makes a mistake. They are going to catch the 0 of Wade there, but
Nicholas Wade actually got it ahead of these guys, I do believe. How about this? The guys who came in the latest ended up getting out ahead of everybody, and I do believe it is Nicholas Wade out front. It is. How about that for the 0?
Wow.
And I'm wondering...
He is one driver I certainly didn't expect to have this good of a run here. I'm not sure where he qualified, but it certainly was the strongest cars again, but did a great job on the pit road. His crew did a nice job getting him where he needs to be, but he better not get too comfortable because the 89 and the 62 are closing behind him.
They are. I think it's going to be one of these 3 guys who gets the win, and I think Nicholas Wade might have gone fuel only, and that might have been the case for Mann and Hamill as well, because they got out ahead, well ahead of Nathan Faden, who was ahead of Alex Mann and those guys once the cycle began. So it's interesting what Nicholas Wade did. I don't know if he's going to hold on, but still a really bold move by that 0 team. And with 4.5 laps to go, he's leading in the Sprite 250, and they don't have to come down again. So we'll see if Nicholas Wade can get it done here at the Michigan International Speedway. But Alex Mann and Matt Hamill are closing in. None of these guys have won yet this season. They're all looking to get their first of the season here in the Turkey Hill Series. Shout out to Dale Salzman, the veteran driver in the field, running 5th right now. And that's a great run for the 18 team. Even Nathan Baird, really didn't see much of him earlier on. He's 4th right now. Faden is there, and then it's a madhouse behind those guys with Ashlyn Boyd now up into the 7th position. Tyson Conway, the Iowa winner, Griffin Lynn, and Angel Olvera, the top 10. Back to the point. Nicholas Wade still holding on in the 0.
Yeah, Nicholas Wade, these will be the last of his day right here. He's really got to focus, but again, he is getting more breathing room since the 2nd and 3rd place cars are racing behind him. Yeah, and again, like you mentioned, the 44 Baird having a nice run. This is a good rebound for him from what happened to him at Charlotte with him getting into an incident on pit road and crashing out. So this is a nice point stay for him as well.
Definitely is, and you mentioned these guys battling side by side for a second. They are continuously doing so, and with that, they're not closing in on Nicholas Wade. It's 2 laps to go this time for number nothing, and Nicholas Wade in the Flexshat Chevrolet. Had to remember what the make of that car was, and I didn't.
The 89 of Mann.
He is closing in here. He's got the draft on the
that
0.
Camaro's got a really distinct nose.
It does. Matt Hamill is now pushing Alex Mann, and this thing is far from over. If Alex Mann can keep that 62 behind him and draft right on the 0, this last lap could be pivotal to him getting this victory. It's going to be close. It could be a 3-wide fight to the finish. We're going to have to see, but somebody's going to get it done. We're coming to the white flag in the Sprite 250. Nicholas Wade in the 0. Trying to win his first race of the season. Had a struggling season to begin here in the Turkey Hill Series. He wants to change that here today, but Alex Mann wants his first career Napa fan win here in the 89.
That 89, he's trying to pounce right here. Trying to get a good draft as much as he can. Alex Mann, both of these drivers really hungry up with only a half a lap to go into turn 3, coming to the checkers.
Nicholas Wade sliding up the racetrack just a little bit, but I think he's going to keep Alex Mann behind him. So how about this? The strategy game played for Nicholas Wade, and the victory in Michigan for number nothing in the Turkey Hill Series. Nicholas Wade, the winner of the Sprite 250. I don't think many of us saw that coming, but once those cycle of pit stops ended, he took the lead and never saw another position. How about that for Nicholas Wade, holding off those guys? Just couldn't get it. Nicholas Wade held off Alex Mann, and Alex Mann just could not get to the inside in time. A great drive by the number 0 here at Michigan. And only one caution, too. We raced the last 20 laps of this thing under green, so that's a great sign to see, especially after all the races we've had here on Napa Fan this year. It's been a good one, but Nicholas Wade getting it done. Alex Mann, Matt Hamill, Nathan Baird, and Dale Salzman, the top 5. You got Nathan Faden, Ashlyn Boyd, Christian Master, Alex Bonsignor, and Josh Crash, the top 10. And we had Jake West with an ignition issue in the 07. We saw him have that problem earlier on, and he would have gotten a really good run in this race if that did not happen, but unfortunately it happened, and he's going to finish 38th. Adam Lewis a lap down in the 20. And I believe Cameron Gadget was caught speeding on the pit lane. We saw him come back down there. He still finished on the lead lap, though, so not too bad, I guess, but still not the race that Cameron Gadget wanted here today. But how about Nicholas Wade? I mean, usually when we see those kinds of strategy plays, they usually get passed very quickly because usually that means they didn't take any tires, but Wade was able to keep that 0 out front, held off Mann and Hamill, and got his first win of the season in the Turkey Hill Series.
Definitely, man, and again, that 0, he just pretty much appeared out of nowhere, but with his pit crew doing that different kind of strategy that caught everyone else off guard, basically, and it gave him enough space to kind of escape from everyone to then fend off Alex Mann and Matt Hamill. But again, much congratulations to him, and also as well down in the running order, the 11 of Jamie Lee didn't have too good of a day. Same with the 8 of Nick Smith, and the 2-time winner this season, the 25 of Isaac Redmond. He got a top 20 finish, so the points will definitely be shaken up as well.
They definitely will. And speaking of the points, you guys are going to see those right after we're done here from Michigan. So stick around and see where you are in the running order after 13 races here in the Turkey Hill Series. But anyways, thank you very much, Jesse, for joining me. Good luck tomorrow in the NRLOA 500. Now that's a big event. You're on NRLOA Motorsports. They really want to get that win tomorrow, so we'll have to see how that all shakes out tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Eastern for the NRLOA 550 laps here in Michigan for the Chick-fil-A Cup Series. But anyways, Nicholas Wade, the winner here at the Michigan International Speedway. Next race is Daytona. We're back to Daytona now for the summer Daytona races. It's going to be the Fresh from Florida Firecracker 250 at Daytona coming up a week from today. Actually, it's going to be Thursday, not a week from today. 6 days from now. It's going to be Thursday night when the Turkey Hill Series is over there at Daytona. So it's going to be a good one there on that restrictor plate racetrack. But anyways, thank you guys very much for watching. Congratulations to Nicholas Wade. Here are the point standings in the Turkey Hill Series. And on behalf of Jesse Turner, thank you guys very much for watching once again. And I will see you guys later.